Welcome to Being a Chaos, the podcast where we embrace the messiness of life and explore the strength that comes from being true to who we are. I'm your host, Nina, and today we're talking about something that can easily be overlooked when we're caught in our own struggles: the importance of community. In moments when it feels like the weight of the world is yours to carry alone, it's easy to feel isolated. You might think that your pain, your challenges, or your fears are something that only you are experiencing, but here's the truth: you're never really isolated. You're part of something much bigger than yourself. Across the globe, there are countless others facing similar challenges, carrying similar burdens, and walking through life with similar struggles. We all experience pain, heartache, confusion, and self doubt. We may feel as though we're the only ones dealing with our particular hardship, but the reality is, you're part of a vast shared human experience. Sometimes just knowing that someone somewhere is walking the similar path can bring so much comfort. It's like a gentle reminder that you're not as alone as you might feel. Even though we live in a world that can sometimes feel disconnected, human connection is one of the most powerful sources of strength we have. The beauty of community is that it doesn't have to look the same for everyone. It can come in many forms: friends, family, support groups, or even a stranger who understands what you're going through. What matters most is that you reach out. Don't hesitate to share when you're struggling, even if it's just to say, "I'm having a hard time today." There is strength in vulnerability, and there's incredible power in knowing that others understand your pain. Sometimes it's easy to think we have to carry our burdens alone. We might believe that reaching out is a sign of weakness or that we don't want to burden others. But the truth is, it takes strength to lean on others, to let them in, to allow them to walk beside you, to remind you that you're not alone in your struggles. It's not about being fixed or having all the answers. It's simply about sharing the load and realizing that together we are stronger. And community isn't just about receiving support, it's also about offering it. Even when you feel like you have little to give, just being there for someone else, sharing your story, or offering a listening ear can create a ripple effect of connection. The act of showing up for one another is what strengthens the fabric of the world we share. If you're feeling alone today, I want to remind you, you're never as isolated as you might feel. There are people who care, who understand, and who want to support you, even if they're not physically beside you. And sometimes just knowing that someone somewhere has walked a similar path and made it through can be enough to carry you forward. I have some reflective questions for you. Have you ever felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your own? How did you handle that feeling? Is there someone in your life you can reach out to, even if it's just to say, "I'm struggling"? Have you ever been able to share your own story with someone recently? And if so, how did that affect both you and them? What does community mean to you, and how can you cultivate a stronger sense of it in your life? Take a moment to reflect on those questions. The answers may help you see the value of the connections around you, even if you don't always feel it in the moment. Take a moment to reach out, even if it's just to say, "I need help," or "I'm struggling." The strength you'll find in connecting with others will surprise you. And remember, community is not just about being surrounded by people. It's about knowing you are part of something bigger. Thank you for joining me today on Being a Chaos. I hope this episode reminds you that you are never truly alone. The world is full of people who understand your struggles and who are ready to walk alongside you. Reach out, share your story, and embrace the power of community. Until next time, remember, you don't have to carry it all by yourself.